This is something George Bush would have had with a cowboy hat on. This is the first time I wore the headphones in a while. I think. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a raw dog. What is all that?
Huh?
What's that? Oh, staples. I thought those were legs.
I put all my tools on top of my sunglasses.
You need a dedicated set. I might leave these in here.
I don't know if this is going to shoot. Oh, I think it might.
And you're pointing it right at me. Dang.
I think it just bounced out.
Yeah.
You see where it went?
On your phone. On the edge. I had something happen to me
Let's get this over with.
I was on the way to work last week. I never seen this happen. I was cruising at like 70 down Briley, passing Opryland. And there was a Tahoe in front of me. Man, you're bouncing like a Buick LeSabre. Or a cowboy on a horse.
I noticed that I move around so much in these podcasts. Man, there is a spring in there.
Yeah, it's right up your ass.
It sure is.
Mine don't have that. Mine's a nice. It must have been a lot of action happening in that booth.
I wonder if it's something we have underneath here. Wow, that's unfortunate.
You might want to look after we get done.
Maybe some other time.
Next time we come back.
I'll just have to fight through it.
I was behind this Tahoe. I've never seen this happen outside of a movie before. But at 70 miles per hour, the hood blew up right into the windshield. Much like that scene from Tommy Boy. And he was all over the road. He almost hit an 18-wheeler.
Wow.
Never seen it happen before. I was right behind him.
Did it break his windscreen?
I couldn't tell because the hood was up. He pulled over finally. I have it. I don't think it would fit. I'm just been raw dogging the watch. No protection on it.
How sturdy are they? Because if I ever got one, I'd bang this thing on walls all the time.
Ooh, I bang my watch on the machine all the time. Getting metal.
That watch or the Apple Watch?
The Apple Watch. This watch handles everything. If you're going to get your nice watch, Seiko.
Well, the only reason I wear a watch... Oh, man. The only reason I wear a watch is to track the vitals.
Well, this won't tell me if I'm dead. I just won't be able to see it.
It'll tell you.
Because I'm dead.
It will tell everyone else what time it is while you're dead.
That's right.
Unless it's one of your watches that doesn't even work.
No, I bought batteries for those. I lost them. I'm going to replace them before I go up to Rhode Island. This one runs on movement. It charges itself.
Ooh.
It's part of their patent design. I got two of these. My dad's original.
Is it the same? I guess it's the same watch I couldn't get on. Or
no, you could probably get this one on. Laura did this one. This one.
What do you mean she did it?
She took out the links for me. She's a watch person.
A watch person.
Yeah. It's too loose for me.
Really?
Yeah. If it don't fit you, you must have got fucking.
What's going on?
It's really loose. It's too loose for me.
Oh yeah. Okay, I don't want to break it.
You're doing it backwards, I think.
It is true.
I don't think you're gonna break it.
Wow, this is.
I bought that on Amazon.
I haven't put one of these on since I was like a kid.
Those are flashy.
Or like this. Where's this part go?
You clip that over it.
Over the top.
Yeah, put that down and then clip that over it.
Man, I was hoping it didn't fit, but it fits fine.
It probably fits you better than me. It flips around on me. Does it? Can you move it around all the way on your wrist?
It would take a great deal of
Mine
struggle.
just moves by itself. It's too loose.
Oh,
It's like it was at the ideal fit for you.
that feels kind of nice.
I like
might
a
watch
nice
out.
watch.
I might. I wonder if I can double stack a watch.
I was thinking, could I put my Apple Watch on my ankle?
Right.
I just want to track my vitals for the day. I can't even look at them now.
Oh, they sell rings. They sell
I just want to track my basics.
the Whoop band. You can wear that anywhere. It doesn't even have a screen. You can put it up here. You can put
I
it on
was
your
thinking
calf.
if I could just get the iWatch up here above my sleeves, maybe.
That's
Like
what that's what the Whoop band can do.
But it's an iWatch
It's
or
a
is
Whoop.
it band?
It's a Whoop band. It has no screen. You just see everything on the app.
I want to use the watch since I have it,
Oh,
but I don't want to wear it where the watch should go because I want to wear one of those.
you just double stack them.
Maybe one on each arm. I don't like double stacking. It don't look very. It looks.
I'm not really.
And you're
Very
like
concerned about-
struggling over here. You're like you really want to tell time. The doc over there.
Now that is a little bit tighter, but
Does that thing tell you
That
anything
is
about?
tight.
Does that tell you any messages? You're
this it can, but it's so glitchy that I don't even bother with it. That's because it's too high. But how do I get this off without breaking it? It's tight. Do I pull this out?
You gotta sort of like work it like you gotta pull.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, that's gonna oopsie daisy.
That was old shizzle.
Just have to go ahead and have my co-host take that right out.
I'll try to. Or at least edit it out.
Or you could use old Macho Man.
Or maybe I get Snoop Dogg. Shizzle. My update. I hadn't done much.
Are we talking about weight? Because I've gained.
Chicken thighs. My chicken thighs are better than anything in the fast food industry, at least outside
Wow.
of Chick-fil-A. They were perfect. I feel like I was 20 pounds heavier than you when I started. And now I'm 20 pounds lighter.
I'm
least you're maintaining.
I'm maintaining. For the dieting, I was steadily gaining a couple pounds every once in a while, and I was inching up to like 260. I was about to bust into the 260s,
Do you
which would have been a personal best or
No.
a personal worst.
I think my personal best was like 310
Wow.
over 300.
I don't know if I could make it.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be hard.
I don't feel like I have very good
Help?
heart history in my.
I don't either. I don't
Ancestry.
think. I feel like I run hot all the time. Maybe like a casual pacemaker.
Man.
That's how they thought Jerry Lee Lewis died in that space book.
Oh.
From a pacemaker that he didn't have. Spoiler alert.
Oh man. I was thinking
Did
about
he-
reading this book.
I mean, I would read it. I would within like the first 10 minutes. This is just a small part of the book. Space 1969. I would highly recommend it to all 5 of our viewers.
But
7 was, us taking off like a rocket. I feel like Elon Musk there. I feel like we would get popular like in Japan.
we would maybe I don't know where we might be popular in another solar
Maybe
system.
Australia. Maybe we should get the bald man in here. Bald and bankrupt.
Are
'Cause
we
I feel like he
gonna-
has a good voice.
He sounds like a professional broadcaster. Are we going to talk about the elephant in the room or rather the cow in the room here?
I thought I couldn't remember if it was mentioned.
It was not.
This is our new tablecloth. It was agreed upon by co-host and co-host. It is made out of snake skin.
Wow.
Okay, just kidding. It is made out of possibly cow skin.
Well, that's definitely not true.
Ew.
No cows were harmed in the making of this podcast. This
Hopefully the viewers like it. I
This
don't
is
know. It might
nice.
look like a Dalmatian style black here. I don't know if it's brown. If you
it
can't
looks
tell,
more cowish. Oh, it does. Oh, yikes.
it looks like it has
It does
spots.
kind of look like Dalmatian-y.
We didn't kill no dog. We would welcome a dog in the studio, maybe. But you might have to come in
Just to sit here and have a feel of it is just a privilege that it will be known by few.
Well, I might bring a sample home, but it's missing.
Right here in the basket.
Mm.
The basket of importance.
This right here.
It just feels so nice. It's probably the best part of this entire podcast. Right up there with the floor, probably neck and neck. But you can't feel the floor.
You can't even see the floor, really.
Can't see it at all.
I have a picture of it.
It's kind of in the logo, but
You could work out on it. The table wasn't here. Well, you could probably work out on top of the table. Why do you build a tall ass table?
oh yeah. And the reason for building the tall table, I feel like might be a podcast blacklisted topic item. I'll just give you some clues. I got to stand up. Got to drink more water. Got to eat more fiber. And you can take those clues and you can you can just fill in the blanks on that. But I'm standing up now to work at the tall table, and it is. And if I want, if the table is so high that if I wanted to, I can sit in the chair and roll under the table and sit under the table in the chair.
Couldn't you just put a treadmill in front of it and really get going?
I like what you're thinking of. That might be the next step. That's the next logical step because I'm already standing up.
Walking constantly.
You
would outwalk me maybe.
You'd be surprised. Next topic. I didn't want to advertise all that on the internet, but that's what I just did there. So
maybe I'll just edit it down to make it sound better. Like,
thanks.
Maybe I can just cut it down to like 5 words.
Not much happened at work except for Elvis Presley came in, which is one of the best moments of my life. Chick-fil-A last night. What?
Elvis Presley came in
spirit.
Oh. Whose card is that? Who is Mark Forsythe?
I found him on Google. He's dead. He died in 2009.
I know him, I think.
What?
His name sounds so familiar.
Is
he someone famous? He
lived up in Illinois for his entire life, and he worked for John Deere. I probably shouldn't be broadcasting his dead information on the. Who cares? He seemed like a nice guy. He was a World War II veteran.
Damn.
Whoever he was.
He met Elvis Presley.
I don't know if he met Elvis Presley, but somebody had his business card and had the king himself sign that business card. And that signature is at my workplace.
Oh, man.
And hopefully...
Is it by the toilet?
It is not. It's in drawer B. With any luck at all, I'll be framing that beautiful piece of history. But they might stick my co-new worker on it. If they pull it out of that, it's in a protective sleeve right now, but if they pull it out to frame it and it just feels like a photocopy of a piece of paper, I might get fired. They might get a little suspicious.
How did the guy who had the card get the card?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it.
Did you see the person who bought it in?
No, all I know is they were going through the orders one morning, and the boss man said, "Oh, signed business card by Elvis Presley." And I said, "Oh, my." They probably handed him the card, and he probably signed it just in the air.
I would have handed him my hand or anything to sign.
Well, we can't frame a hand.
Cut it off.
That would be.
I mean, if I had my hand tattooed by an artist and I died,
when I saw
take my hand off.
When I saw Paul McCartney with Alex and Ron, he brought someone on stage. Oh,
you went and saw Paul McCartney? Oh,
yeah, I've seen him twice. Well, he brought someone on stage. So he brought some chick on stage, and she had him sign her back or arm or something, and then she was gonna take that signature and she was gonna have it tattooed.
Oh. I thought you were going to say she's going to have the skin cut off.
Wow.
Where he signed it.
Wow. That would be brutal.
Then you can frame it.
Ooh.
Your brother finally saw that his self was in the podcast, I think.
Which one?
At least his balls. Well, talking about balls.
What?
It's not his balls, but we were talking about balls in general. It's like my legend. It's like my myth that Dream On was about cocaine.
You made that up?
Yeah.
I thought you made that up yourself?
Other people believed it. I wasn't the only one who thought it.
That's my bad.
You remind me of that serial killer from Australia.
Man, crikey.
I think. I don't know why. I don't think he looked anything like you. I think it's just the hat and the beard. Like, you don't really look like an American cowboy.
Man.
You look more like an Australian outback man.
That kills people? A lot of people? I was trying to go for like a Yosemite Sam look, but I guess
your arm looks really wide right now. It's like you worked out the whole arm. Trip me out right now.
I thought you said white, and I was like, wait till you see the video. I'm gonna shine like the sun.
This looks really small.
I don't know
Your arm looks
I
like
feel like your arm looks the same size as my arm.
your upper arm.
Give me a few months. I
Your
plan
upper
on having
arm
enormous arms.
is nice and big, and it looks like the same size as this arm. It's like consistently. I feel like mine gets.
Is it because it's on the table?
I don't know. Mine looks very small, and it gets larger as it goes.
I never see. Obviously, I never see my arms from that angle, so I don't know what you're talking about. But to me, it looks about the same size as your arm.
I'm just saying, like, this is very. Your whole arm looks like this area.
Wow.
All the way down.
Now the watch was a little bit tighter on me, not to brag or anything.
Like, look at my watch. Just goes all around.
I don't know what to tell you here. I feel like my arm looks about the same.
It is more consistent. Mine looks a little more weak around the wrist. And you've been training for the arm wrestling championship?
I did do some.
Do they have a how do you get into the game?
Oh, I'll tell you how to get into it. They have arm wrestling clubs all over the world. You just join yourself a club. They just hang out and arm wrestle. And then from there, you just do tournaments. You win tournaments.
It's like boxing.
It's very laid back. Anybody can do it. I can't do it.
You can train yourself to do it while you're standing at the table. I feel like you're at perfect. You get that robotic arm. That's something.
I tried some arm wrestling exercises at the old Planet a couple weeks ago, and I felt so weird because I went off to the corner, and I used the band, and I was trying to work out this motion, which is what the arm wrestlers call the rise. And I was over there with my back to everybody. I was just doing this. I did this like 50 times.
At least you got the reps.
And then I did the pronation exercise, and I was over there. I was going over there like this, like with my back to everybody, and I just felt so.
I wish you could work out with your cowboy hat on.
And then I walked over to Sarah, who was on a machine, and I didn't realize there was a girl near her that was on her stomach doing one of them leg machines where her rear end's in the air, and she couldn't see me, so I stood right behind her. I didn't see her there, and I said to Sarah, I feel like a pervert. So she's down there doing her exercise, and she just hears a guy say that behind her.
Oh. Did she end her
exercise? I said that because of the exercise I had just been doing.
Man, hopefully you added that.
I don't think I did. I think I just walked away. We do it all in there.
Sounds like it. Who can lift the most?
Wow,
Andy?
we haven't really
I'll just have a competition.
Squared up. I could injure myself the most. For some reason, we can all max out on like the ab machines. Like,
how much is it a month?
It's only $10.
Ooh, I might have to join.
$10 is just that gym, but Andy says that's the best one in town.
Is it open 24/7?
Oh yeah, that's how you do your bench press.
I want to get to the point where my body is so nice that I just walk around with like a shirt that ain't buttoned up, like I'm like James Hunt, with my hair out, more like a surfer look, maybe like Matthew McConaughey from the Surfer movie.
I'm quite a ways away from that situation for myself. I keep telling myself I'm gonna start jogging once I get in the 230s, but I've been just chilling in the 240s.
I'm in the 220s right now, and I can imagine jogging. The only reason I'm gonna jog is if I got to run. If it's life or death, or that's about it.
Well, I find that jogging is good because if you have a halfway decent regular jogging schedule, you just keep yourself have a good cardio fitness so that if you do find yourself in a situation where you need to be in an all-out sprint for any significant amount of time, you don't get killed in Dallas.
I finally texted her this past week, and she was in Memphis there, and the car she was in got shot up. She got shot 3 times.
Oh.
But she's recovering.
Was she trying to get wings?
She was at a club.
That was not a racist statement, by the way. I didn't even know what color this woman was. I just, they got good wings down there.
She's light skin.
Because I know the wing place we like, you said we can't go there anymore. Was it in the Crossfire, or were they just the target?
I feel like it was probably Crossfire.
But to get her on the podcast.
Yeah. Where she got shot at? Like what? Where the bullets went?
I would like to know the particular street so I can just.
I can tell you the club name. If I looked it up, I could probably remember the club.
That's something I should get into. I have
Shooting
never
up
been.
the club?
No.
God damn.
No.
You look crazy cowboy. Something else. Got the table to match.
I've never been to a club.
I don't
I've
know.
never enjoyed any of the club life.
You probably don't want to go to Memphis in a club, especially with that cowboy hat on.
Howdy, y'all.
Talking about rave music.
It sounds like you're saying something else.
What does it sound like I'm saying?
Two other things.
Raid?
Yep.
Rape?
Yeah.
Rape. I'm not saying rape.
That's what I thought you said the first time.
Oh, maybe that's why you were looking so weird. Raid.
I don't know how to get to Shazam anymore.
Probably click the app.
I clicked it and it just started listening to you.
Oh.
He was
He was basically like Boston George. Like we should all grow goatees. Yeah.
My favorite part is when we go off on a tangent and forget that we're even recording a podcast and we just talk about random stupid stuff like Scooby Doo.
I've been wanting to watch some of Scooby Doo. That was Scooby Doo had me thinking about why are only guide animals dogs? Couldn't you use a cat? Maybe.
He'd be wandering all over the place,
With a
taking
leash?
naps,
Like you get act.
running across the street, getting hit by a car.
Would the cat guide you in the right direction?
To his food bowl to feed him, maybe.
FYI.
There you go. That's a little
I
secret
got
message.
food in there? Man.
I don't know if it would show up on the camera, but you can never be too sure.
Is it gone?
It's worse. It's gotten worse.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't see it.
Well, let me see.
Phone.
I'll give you a close up.
Don't help me. You're drawing. Don't help me.
These are the two front teeth,
Yeah.
and right now, she is.
In between them?
I mean, right where that circle's at, baby. Right
I
in
feel like
there.
it's gone.
She has now moved down approximately a millimeter to half a millimeter. She's right there. She's like, boom. It's like a long, dark one right in there. Ooh. And an update. It's still right there. You know
I
what?
think I need a floss, man.
I had this problem myself a lot.
Man.
And just for this occasion, I bring around floss. I carry floss.
I rarely ever floss, as you can tell.
I only floss when it's an emergency. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there she is. I even hit well, that's my garage door opener. I even hit a floss care package at my work.
I was trying to figure out what I can bring on the plane.
Probably none of this.
Definitely can't bring it. You're blacklisted. Oh, oh, definitely not. This is like you're about to disassemble the damn thing. You look like the
That's for you, bud.
the sticky bandits. This is very small.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to use it to pry out.
Golly, you couldn't break a door
Staples.
with this.
Well, you could.
You have?
No,
Oh,
I've never used floss without a mirror.
I'm just gonna raw dog it.
I hid some in your all's bathroom a while back, several years ago, but your parents must have found it because it's gone. I couldn't find it one day when I went to go use it.
Did it come out? Because I can't tell.
Wait, this is her. You know what?
What?
I can't tell. I think it might be my bad vision. Let me get in there.
And why are you moving so much? Can't I just
The
move?
light's blinding me. There ain't nothing there.
I don't think there was anything to begin with. I didn't feel anything.
I cannot 100% confirm whether or not anything was ever there.
Yeah, I
Because
thought I had
now I take the
thought-
sunglasses off.
I thought I had a booger hanging or something. God dang.
Yeah, that is not a very good drawing, I guess. None of these are.
I mean, I understood where it was going. There was supposedly something in my teeth. But I don't know.
But there's not. Right now, it's just the glasses and my subpar vision.
Normally, nothing gets stuck in my teeth.
I feel like there might have been a little bit of something there, and I think you might have got rid of it on the first go round. And then I thought it moved. I don't know what's going on, but we got floss if we need it. Wow. Leave it to me to derail the podcast.
You're a good
derailment. Well, I can get the point across. I learned the other day that my new other boss, he has a degree in graphic design, so that it wasn't just art college. He got the degree and specifically like commercial stuff and graphic
design. Do you have
design.
a degree?
I don't have nothing.
You didn't finish?
I didn't even start. What are you talking about?
A degree?
Oh, I got the bachelor's of
I
business.
was about to say I do too. I think.
A couple of businessmen in here in the storage unit. Well, I think the only reason they gave me a chance is because they thought my interview video response was funny.
Oh.
Because it was so ridiculous. I
was-
said I don't have experience like 5 times. At one point, I shouted, I don't have a topic.
Oh, well.
I guess me holding the hat like this would be like the equivalent of you sitting here.
I had done that today. I do like to rest my hand. What is your, you have anything brewing for a secondary income or a third income?
Oh, there's a couple things. A couple of broad ideas. Nothing's actually brewing.
What do you got going on?
Well, I'll tell you right now. I don't want to spill the beans to all of our hundreds of thousands of viewers. But one of them was, there's this Australian chick that always, she's big on T-shirts and print on demand and Etsy.
Yeah.
And that was one of the broad areas. And then you got your
What is print on demand? Is that where you're doing the printing or you just outsourced to someone else?
you have the T-shirt design or whatever design it is, and you're on the service or the website or whatever. I haven't got that far. Or Etsy, for instance. All your stuff is on Etsy. People buy that, and once they purchase it, the service, print-on-demand service, makes that and ships.
Laura
only
has
thing you have
that.
to do
I
is
think
upload
Laura
the
has that
design.
for her shirt design.
Oh yeah. And then the other thing was
I might buy one.
the other thing was well, I might buy one as well.
What
And
was
then
the
the other one was everything
like
else
that
is
one.
kind of weird versions of that. One was still Etsy art. I think you can, well, I don't want to give away all my secrets here, but you can sell those. You can sell patterns, fabric patterns. Apparently it's people buy those like this. I don't see a pattern in this table, but this is the kind of thing with a lot of patterns in the fabric. I haven't looked into a lot of this. These are just broad general areas. And the other one was the other one. Oh, this one was one of my favorite ones. A YouTube channel. Not this one, but maybe someday. But like YouTube channels that just post sound effects. You just have your sounds, and you just get the views, and you just have it. Let's sit there, and you don't have to do anything else, because you just people come there and get the sounds.
like to sleep too?
Sleeping to sounds or like sound effects. Like
I like the ones of like horror people like screaming.
that would be one of
those.
them.
How do you make those sounds?
I think it's pretty easy. Also, another one in the art print category was you can sell those old.
I've been brewing up more of a physical work ideas. Mine take place at night. I would offer my services
Oh man.
to pressure wash businesses when they're closed at night.
Oh, I did see a guy on YouTube making a killing pressure washing.
feel like I would do a clientele of businesses that are closed at night. Pressure wash them while they're closed. They don't have to close.
That's pretty decent. A little bit dark, but also, yeah, I was gonna look into maybe making some books.
Publishing books? Like an author?
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna write?
Well, one of the ideas that sprung to mind was how to start a podcast.
Oh. I was thinking about making like a sex novel.
I also thought of that myself. That's one of the first things I thought about.
I feel like I need someone to write what
But
I'm trying to say.
It would be so stupid. It would be like, I don't think you ever saw the Sunny and Philly episode where Dennis Reynolds wrote his memoirs. And the physical idea I had just the other day was making tables, but that seemed like a lot of work, and I don't know how much I could sell those tables for.
I feel like I would be down with making a table every once in a while. And could that table hold your weight?
It could.
You can make that into a workout table underneath it.
What
You
do you
got
mean?
like a bar underneath there. You could like start sort of like maybe have your feet hanging like, I don't know. See if I can draw with that. Visualize.
It's so high up, though, that if I got on top of it and started working out, I might seriously injure myself when it topples over. So far, I'm getting the gist of it here.
Maybe like a little thing for your feet to hang off of, sort of, and where you're like doing
Like the edge?
Oh, I'm thinking like something like you hook your feet like over here somewhere. Hook your feet,
Underneath the table?
and then your body's like right here.
I'm under the table.
Yeah. And then
That's an ant.
I'm gonna drop waist.
So I'm under the table.
And got like some legs going up here.
Wow. Wow.
And then
I
you
have
could
3
get,
legs and 4 arms.
Oh wait.
Oh. My hand just fallen. So
You're like going in an upward motion. Your feet are attached here, and then you're sort of like working up by
my feet are
doing
attached
pull-ups.
to the table?
they're like hooked up here,
What is the
and then
And
you're
what is the
lifting. You're working out. I
reward
think
for that?
I think you're working out this area here, because you're going upwards. Like you're like basically doing some push up or pull ups. I think.
With my feet attached to the table above my head?
That'd be over here.
So I'm looking at this. My feet are attached to the table.
I wouldn't say attached. They're located in the device part of the table, holding them in place.
Looks like a torture chamber. So
And then you're like going upwards. You're like working up this body
but
here.
how am I going upwards if my feet are in the air?
Because you're trying to pull yourself back up to here to undo your feet.
So I'm hanging upside down from this table like a bat?
I think maybe, I don't know. It's hard to draw what I'm trying to visualize.
So I'm under the table.
But there's room here to get a workout going.
I'm under here under the table.
Table looks a little better.
And my feet are up here for some reason.
They could be anywhere over there.
And I'm down here. And I'm doing a workout.
Yeah, you're pulling up to it. Getting them pull-ups in.
But what is the exercise? What is the exercise motion that I'm doing from this position?
You're going like up this way.
So what I'm doing is I'm up here. I'm under the table. My feet are attached to the table. And I'm come on, man. Can you work with me here? This is the exercise. Can you give me a break here, Wire? I'm trying to do a demonstration. So my leg. Oh, this is a workout. I'm already
I'm
like,
telling you.
okay. all my technology sucks. The watch just died. The phone doesn't get service. I'm trying to do a workout. So my feet are attached to the table like this.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah.
They're attached to my feet are attached to the table legs. And I'm down here.
Yeah.
And now from this position, what is the exercise?
You're gonna be pulling up back up to your feet.
So my feet are all the way up here. My knees are bent.
Yeah.
In a 90-degree angle. And my exercise that I want to do, I just want to go up here.
Yeah.
That's like, isn't that like half a sit-up? Why am I not just doing regular sit-ups on the ground?
Because you don't have the activity space. So you gotta fit under the table.
But the table's big enough for me to put my feet on the ground underneath the table.
I guess that's true.
I think you understand the size of this table.
I don't.
Now, we're in the danger zone here. I cannot move without cracking a rat.
No, Lord.
But I gotta get out. So I'm just gonna ease it out here. Myself, not the rat. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Crisis averted. I did not crack a rat. Very dangerous because this is a small confined space. That's saying a lot because I don't understand how.
You can just fill it out of your butt.
Because if it's one of the bad ones, I might not make it out of here. I'm not gonna breathe.
I'm still trying to figure out what I can bring on this plane.
You can probably see there's probably a list on the website.
I wonder if I can bring medication.
Probably a certain amount.
I wonder if I can bring my shaving kit.
As long as you don't shave with a straight razor.
They wouldn't care if I probably had a regular razor.
They probably would care. I've only flown twice in my life.
What's the highest you ever seen your heart rate?
About 176 or something.
Damn. Oh man, live action.
Yeah, that's what all the training's for. Staying alive.
Like John Travolta. Oh, you were in better shape because you lived.
That is true.
You should have had a strap on you or something.
I think that guy, if that guy would have caught it to me, I think he would have eaten me to death or stabbed me.
Eaten you?
Well, he might have eaten me if he was hungry, but I said beat me to death.
I was like, damn. Who was it, Jeffrey?
Ain't nothing totally with Soli. We've been talking for an hour, 14 minutes, but I don't feel like we've talked about anything.
Normally what happened is I'm just a little afraid about busting out a quarter pounder on her.
See how terrible it can look.
Keep my cow looking nice. I'm going to have to get that granny drop.
The crevices in these boosts are not good. Knocking down brewskis or whatever.
Man, I wonder if this guy do it. We send him a picture of this table.
I think he'd probably get a tear in his eye.
It's nice.
The problem with my style of table is it's two boards. I would have to sand it down and flatten out the top. Otherwise, it's just going to be
you just use some filler and then
lumpy,
sand it.
I guess.
Wood filler. Even it right out.
But I would still have to sand a lot of it.
I feel like I need to tie something to the back of my head to keep it from going so close to the mic. Like a restraining order against myself.
But these are such close quarters that we probably could almost have gotten away with one mic. But we're past that now. We're getting two mics. We might even get 3 mics in here.
I was thinking 4 at one point.
4.
And then maybe 5 if we have Ryan in the corner.
So I'd be in here at the cow, the royal calf. I throw that up there. I have it down here. This is where the conversation's happening, but that's being recorded. And in post, I throw it up there, get the audio in, sync it up. I'm going to be a little bit depressed if you're up there on vacation and I'm sitting in here in the storage unit. Waiting to go live and I get stood up in the storage unit. As long as you get 20, 25 minutes, if you get down below 25 minutes, then it starts getting to be like, well, maybe you should just add it.
Feature.
You just add it to the next episode and we just magically change clothes in the middle of it.
I think we're going to cut it. I think we're going to say we didn't talk about probably much, but do we ever talk about much? I don't know.
We don't.
There's your answer.
A good amount of it, I didn't really read the sign.
Yeah. Because I feel like if the sign says it, you should have pointed that out.
So I'm out of drink. They're inside, right on the other side of the window, cleaning the lobby. Take my drink. I hold it above my head, and I just clearly, it's clearly obvious I'm out of drink because I'm just trying to get every last drop out of this drink.
I thought you've been walking all week.
Nah, if I walk to work, I got to wake up an hour earlier, which, as you might suspect, is a big problem for me. Today, I even told the boss man that I was thinking about riding my bike to work because I had to ride in his truck around back because we had to throw out a bunch of glass into the dumpster. So we're all on the same page there. It's not going to be a problem. Ripped my work pants. I had to spend that night sewing my pants back together.
I don't feel I walk that much. I must be a fucking beast.
It's like 6 miles for me to walk from my house to the movie theater. Oh, that can't be true. Maybe.
Actually, I'm gonna say 8 miles a day, 40 miles a week.
Well, let's see.
What is 40 times 52?
2,080.
A lot.
See, I just don't have any service in here. It won't load my walks. Oh, there it loads. I tell you what I probably could do. I'd probably just send you that screenshot and you could just put it in.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'll get there.
I don't think I'm very good at podcasting. That's what I'm starting to think on my side of the table. I'm starting to think I kind of suck because I can't think of what I'm thinking. And then if I do think it, I can't think of what to say. And then I forget what I was saying.
Maybe you need to write down everything you do.
I need to write down myself a whole script. I just need to sit here and read it off, regardless of what you're saying. I'll just read my responses. This is what I got over here so far.
Yours looks.
Boy, am I thirsty! I am parched.
Well, I think we're gonna end it. We didn't say the date. The day is April. Just kidding. March.
Might be
I think it's the next day now.
March.
Sunday.
It was March 25th when we started.
Now it's March 26th at approximately what time is it?
12:40 a.m.
Oh, my watch is pretty right.
That's good.
Said it today.
I was gonna start working an hour and 40 minutes ago because I don't got a whole lot of work.
But you think you're gonna bang it out tonight?
Well, I kind of have to.
Is it due tomorrow?
It's really not because I just have to get the magazine done. But the boss there, he's begun to delegate more. So he made a list of what needs to be done per day.
Ooh, I like it.
I have mixed feelings.
Gives you a better schedule.
Well, it's not working because here I am in a storage unit.
Are you behind the schedule?
I'm behind because I haven't done any of Saturday.
Oh. Does it like have basic stuff like take out the trash?
No, thank goodness. It's digital.
Oh yeah. You don't say anything
start
about
doing
the physical.
chores. I'm out of there. That might put me off from working a little bit longer. Is that my magazine came in the mail today, and I was gonna have a look at it.
Oh yeah, nice cream. Is it cream?
Oh yeah.
I never read that magazine.
Me neither. We usually fizzle out at the end, but then in post, personally, I cut it abruptly and it goes straight to the music.